Today we are going to do, so on Sunday morning, one chapter, one Geeta session we are doing. The 17th chapter today we are going to reflect and see the summary. Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. What are three kinds of faith? And we are also going to do some assessment of ours. What is my kind of faith? Where is my faith on? On what my faith is on? So to find out our faith, because people think they have faith, but after listening to today's session, we have to check what kind of faith we have, whether it is sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. And different dials are given for us to find out. So let us prepare ourselves, because the most difficult job in life is to sit quietly, close our eyes, and introspect ourselves. And that can only happen when we stop judging other people, world, situations, and completely pay attention to ourselves and find out what is my nature. Because Bhagwan is going to say our swabhava drives our Shraddha. So let us sit straight, head, neck, backbone straight. One of the daily habits, what Gurudev suggests, is at least for 10 minutes sit quietly and introspect. How to introspect? Bhagavan has already given lot of indications in Bhagavad Gita in 14 chapters, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Today also some pointers we are going to see how we can check, how we can introspect. Let us withdraw our mind from all that has happened in the past. The past has gone, never to come back. Between experiences, whatever we had, and the knowledge is more important, because our knowledge drives our view, drives our way in life. Let us withdraw our mind from future anxieties, worries, present confusions and tensions, and focus on our breath. Breath is always available for us, which we miss, like Atma, consciousness, awareness. Because when attention is there on experiences, content of experience, we miss what is obvious. मैं तो हूं तेरे पास में, मैं तो हूं विश्वास में, Kabir Daji says. So a still body, a cheerful, alert mind, and a clear intellect is the condition we have to prepare, and all sadhanas mentioned in scriptures are for this. Whatever lingering thoughts are there in the background, those go away when we invoke God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings, and when we chant loudly. So let us chant together. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बू फलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। हरि ओम्।
Thank you, Manisha. So we are doing one chapter, one session, so that we get a glimpse of the entire one chapter in one session, and we can revise it. So in the 16th chapter we saw, because 17th chapter is linked with 16th chapter because the question is taken from the 16th chapter. Devasura Sampada Vibhaga Yoga, where we saw what is the essence: develop Daivi qualities and drop Asuri qualities. And Bhagavan has given almost 26 qualities and then 6 Asuri qualities for us to work on. I hope we have taken one as a New Year resolution also, because 2025 is getting completed. And we have to always check whether my Asuri qualities are increasing or Daivi qualities are increasing. So in the conclusion of that chapter, we are going to see when we see that verse also. In the conclusion of that chapter, the last verse, Bhagavan said that for living a life, whenever you are having any situation, what to do, refer scripture. Shastra Jnana is very important. Now, we might not get this question because after the session, we don't go and revise and summarize and go into detail, take our notes. But Arjun was very, very attentive, listening to every word. So Arjun immediately asked, Bhagavan, I have one question which we will see, that there are many, many people who are not having this Shastra knowledge. And this one question comes from many people also who are listening to Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, etc. That there are many people who read Bhagavad Gita, chant Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads. They have been listening. Their behavior is not so much pleasant, but there are people who do not know much scriptures, but they have faith on God. What about these people? A very important question, because many people fall in that category, that they do not know scriptures, but they have faith on God. They have faith on goodness of life. So faith means Shraddha. Shraddha means having a kind of belief that life is good and there is God, some power. So there are many, many people fall in this category. Even when we ask people that, do you know Shastra? I do not know so much. I listen to Sunday morning, but that's a nice way to start a Sunday. That's the reason I listen. Otherwise, it's okay. So this is a very important question what has been taken in this Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. What is the future of these kind of people who do not have so much of Shastra knowledge, but they have faith on goodness and God? So that is where this chapter starts. So the name of the chapter is Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga, the threefold faith. So as we mentioned, this is where Bhagavan declared in the 16th chapter, Yes Shastra Vidhi. So you must know the Shastra Vidhi and your action must be based on it. So there are commandments given, there are instructions given, and we must follow it. If you do not, then I will not reach the supreme goal. So immediately Arjun asks that, Ye Shastra Vidhi Mustrujja Yajante Shraddhayanvita. What about those people who are not so clear about Shastra? They don't follow Shastra injunctions, but they have faith. They have faith on God. They have faith in, goodness of life. In which category they will fall? Because there are three categories Bhagavan has mentioned. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. So this is a very important question, because this question is very important because some people still have belief that there are some people who say that no, just be good, do good, that is be good philosophy. Why you want to require, why you require, all this Shastra, this Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad you are learning on Sunday? Just be good, just do some dana, be good to people, have a nice behavior. That is what, earn money, get married, and then have children and grandchildren and have a nice. That is good. No, I have not troubled anybody. I have not given any problem to anybody. Why you require all these scriptures? But in 16th chapter, Bhagavan told, no, you have to know scriptural knowledge and follow those instructions. And these people also do some puja, Satyanarayan puja, they keep Ganpati, but they do not have this scriptural knowledge. What about them? Is it sufficient if one lives with faith only, a life of good conduct and noble inspiration? Or is it necessary to have this Shastra knowledge and follow it implicitly? Because in 16th chapter conclusion, you said they will not reach the supreme goal. And which category you will, ensure that these people fall in? What is this category of people? Which is very interesting. So now there are four categories come, because now there are two words which are very important. Shastra knowledge and Shraddha. So, based on these two words, Shraddha and Jnana, four categories of people come. Now, today we have to check in which category we fall, not other people. Oh, no, that person is materialistic people. There is one more category I recently came across, that is spiritual materialist. Spiritual materialists are people who are learning spirituality, chanting, talking, but not living it. As Guruji says, we talk about, we do prachar of Brahman, but vote for Maya. So this also category, good people. So first category, know Shastra and live it, knowledge plus faith. These are called as Daivi in the earlier chapter. What will be their future? They will reach their goal ASAP in this life or immediately. Maybe some Loka Kalyan is planned through them. Because both are happening, Shastra knowledge and they are living it. Second category, no Shastra but don't live it. This knowledge is there, but less faith is there. No, really Atma is there. Really God is knowing everything. No, but why then, I get troubled, I get worry. So much worry I have. Negligence in following the injunctions of the scriptures. I know it. I can write 2 pages on Atma, Brahman, Maya, Avidya, everything I know. But I am not actually living. I am not able to overcome my anger or my complaining, criticizing attitude also I am not able to overcome. So they will reach supreme goal in due course. Why? Because they have knowledge. Shraddha will happen because knowledge leads to Shraddha. Third type, don't know Shastra and have no Shraddha on goodness. These people are called as Asuri in the earlier chapter. Bhagavan has added one more clarification. For them, this world is bhoga, licentious living. Live anytime, any way. Anyhow, you are going to die. A sadhu also is going to die. You are also going to die. आपने देखा है पुनर्जन्म? भगवान को देखा है? बताओ. Enjoy. Enjoy, everyone must. But this is Asuri way of enjoyment, destroying, killing, nor happy here and will not reach the supreme goal, their future. Why not happy here? Because they are enjoying. No, they might enjoy, but they may not, because they may not be happy, peaceful at the deep within, because fear will be there, guilt will be there, restlessness will be there, agitation will be there, anger will be there, hatred will be there. With all these emotions, happiness cannot be there. Fourth type, what this 17th chapter is going to discuss. Don't know Shastra but have faith on God, goodness of life. No, world is nice, world is beautiful. I do a lot of good things for people. I do some dana, I do some puja, I go to temple, I go to some tirtha yatras, but Shastra knowledge I do not have so much. I don't think that I must read, carefully one by one, and then that is okay. God will take care. No knowledge, but faith is there. What about this fourth type? How would you classify them into SRT? So Lord replies, Trivida bhavati, Shraddha dehinan sa swabhavaja. So this Shraddha is born out of swabhava, that is innate nature. And innate nature, when Bhagavan says sattva rajas tamas, indirectly. And here directly Bhagavan has mentioned. So human being have three kinds of faith. Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. What is that? Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. What is Shraddha? This is the motivating force behind every action, every thought. Because I am having less faith, people say, no, I am not motivated enough. I don't feel like doing, because Shraddha is not there. No, you do this project, you earn, you go and ask 20 people and, collect one crore. No, I don't feel motivated because Shraddha is not there that I will get. Shraddha is not there that this life I will get total fulfillment. So Shraddha is the motivating force, the trigger or the driving energy behind every thought, feeling, action, goal. Whatever goal I have, no, but I don't have any goal on. That also is Shraddha. No, there is no point in doing anything. That also is a Shraddha only. So very important point Guruji mentions that we all have some Shraddha somewhere. When we are sleeping at night, we have Shraddha that tomorrow I will wake up. When we are getting into aeroplane, we have Shraddha that we will reach the right destination. When we are getting into bus auto, we have Shraddha that the auto wala is not drunk and will take us to right destination. He has a driving license. Who checks? Important point. Everyone has faith in something. But here we say, no, I am a very Shraddhavan person because I have faith on God. That is only one type of Shraddha. I have faith on devil, I have faith on world, I have faith on myself, I have faith on scriptures, I have faith on God, I have faith on life, I have faith on people. And that I don't have faith, that also I have faith. I have faith that I don't have faith on anything. That also is a faith. So faith is the driving force. Anytime when somebody, I am depressed, sad, do maza kuch nahi. Faith nahi hai. Because Bhagavan is taking this chapter as 17th chapter. I don't have faith that I will be happy because my happiness is touch wood, touch wood. Because I am scared if I get happy, the happiness should not go. In some we have Shraddha and some we do not. So our Shraddha varies, and that's the reason Arjuna has asked that, please give me this Vibhaga. Why important? Because that is the driving force in our thought, feeling, action, goal, achievement. Essence, the faith of each of us is in accordance with our nature, and the faith determines our thinking, determines our character, determines our destiny. Bhagavan has already mentioned that if you have, then you will reach Supreme. If you do not have, Shraddhavan labate jnanam. Time pass. I'm just listening for some Sunday morning time pass because अच्छा लगता है. तो अच्छा तो बहुत सारा चीज करने से लगता है. कॉफी पीने से अच्छा लगता है, पिक्चर देखने से अच्छा लगता है, मूवी जाने से अच्छा नहीं, अच्छा लगता है. अच्छा लगना इज ओनली वन एस्पेक्ट, बट डू हैव फेथ ऑन दिस नॉलेज. So what are the indicators? So now Bhagavan says, you, with this, you discover yourself. Don't try to judge others. That is one resolution we must take. Judgment reduces joy. Indirectly, directly, the moment we say something about others, that is our judgment perception. How do you know it is true? So this is for ourselves. And daily aspects are taken in this chapter. Very, very practical aspects. What are the topics taken? Yajante. We will see all those things. Whom, what do we worship? No, I worship God, but with that I also worship some kind of, food I worship. Then I worship, people. Then I worship so many things. And some people worship something else. They are not even aware before this topic comes. Who is my role model idol? That is what whom we worship. Ahara, what kind of food we eat. Yajna, what is our attitude in action, act of worship. Tapas, what are my motivation? And then three are given here. Very, very powerful. These are my favorite ones. We must by heart this, and this must be our line of thought. Even if I don't know any scriptures, but these are the three one because these are so practical at body level, at speech level. What is my tapas? And at mind level, dana. What and how do we give? No, I don't give anything. At least give smile. Last thing what Gurudev told, little bit also Geeta knowledge, you at least smile, give smile to people. Otherwise, some people don't smile also and then think, no, my goal is Brahman. What is the nature of Brahman? Infinite happiness. Joy. But there is no joy here only. Now we will take one by one. SRT of faith. SRT of faith means Sattva, Rajas, Tamas of faith. Then Sattva, Rajas, Tamas of Ahara, food. Then Sattva, Rajas, Tamas of body, speech, mind, everything will be tapas. These are the topics taken just for us to understand that what is my nature, what is my type. Why? Because my Swabhava drives my Shraddha. And my Shraddha drives my thoughts, feelings, destination, character. So what is worship? Wholehearted passion, love, emotion about something. I forget everything. If there is Sachin Tendulkar comes, I don't know whether you will go, but there are hundreds of people will just go and see to see him. If tomorrow Amitabh Bachchan comes, no, I don't like acting. I don't like Amitabh Bachchan. I don't watch movies. I will not go. If some Shankaracharya comes, other people go, no, I don't go for Shankaracharya. No. So then wherever our faith is there, my attraction is there, my actions, feelings, thoughts will go there. Whom do I follow? What do I follow? Whom do I imitate? Best thing is that imitate, follow Guruji, Gurudev, Vivekananda, Shankaracharya, what they did. No, that then only I read. Follow Krishna, though Krishna cannot be followed. If you want to follow Sri Ram. That is how these two avatars came. Sri Ram told, okay, if people will only follow, Sri Ram didn't speak much like Lord Krishna. Speaking contract was given to Krishna. Sri Ram told, okay, I will only do certain things and people must follow my action. And then next life I will come and I will speak. Then people must follow my knowledge, not action. No, he married 16,000 wives. Many people have asked me, which kind of God you are following? So very clear what to follow, whom to follow. Yajante Devan, what is Sattvic faith? Worship. What we must worship, what we must admire, God, purity, nobility, sacrifice, knowledge, peace. Wherever there is knowledge, I must rush. No, knowledge we will see later on. If there is time, then we will go. Otherwise, my whole day I am so busy. No time for the timeless. So, from actions of people, what decisions, what they take, we can figure out where their faith lies. Rajasic faith worship yakshas and rakshasas. Means who? Kuberas. Means some people worship wealth, power, celebrities, rich businessmen, success. That is also good. Whole life goes into listening to them. But if you ask them, okay, no, here Swami Swatmananji has come, Swami Tejomaranji has come, that I will check in ChatGPT what they say. So where I go, whom do I admire, whom do I worship? Then tamasic faith worship pretas and bhutas. Not exactly, but what it means is that they worship people who harm others. Their role model is Ravan. They have connections with underworld, terrorists, criminals. People get attracted. No, actually, next life I want to become like Hitler. I'm not joking. There are people who have told me. This person I admire. No, but he was not caught. He went in London and enjoying life. That is, my goal is that. Criminals, frauds, low moral. These people, some people get attracted. Conclusion, faith guided by Shastra will be Sattvic. So I must check today what is my faith. Sattvic, Rajasic or Tamasic. Faith means whom do I worship? What do I worship? Not only God, but other than that I worship and admire so many other things. Then SRT of food, second topic. Ahar is a favorite topic and very, very interesting topic, but because it is summary, we will take short. आयु सत्व बल आरोग्य सुख प्रीति विवर्धना. So what is the objective of eating food? It is given in that word EAT. EAT is not a word. EAT is acronym, energy and taste. No, that is okay. I know Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva. Bhagwan is sitting and digesting. My interest is only eating. My interest is the food is only till tongue. Beyond that, I don't care because Bhagwan is going to digest. Bhagwan say, okay, I will digest, but I will secrete a lot of acids also for that, and then you will have acidity. So here, clear indication is given, especially those who are interested in meditating, spiritual growth. Food becomes a Very, 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 very important. Sant Jnaneshwar Maharaj in Jnaneshwari on this has given lot of significance and importance for spiritual sadhak. In detailed, he has given commentary with lots of example. Sattvic food is what? Juicy, fibrous, nourishing, pleasing, good to heart. Not that, it is blocking or creating blocks in the heart. And why? Because before, during, and after eating food, I must be able to walk, I must be able to meditate, I must be able to sit for hours and do japa and chanting and breathing and pranayam, and then have contemplative practices and listen to all this knowledge. Food plays an important factor. Suppose I've eaten lot of food at night and morning I want to get up and listen to this. Very difficult. Result will be what? Strength, long life, health, lightness. Enlightenment means, first of all, lighten. One must become lighter and lighter. Inner subtleness, sharpness of buddhi will come, because food, when we eat, some part of it goes out of the system. Some part of it, we have to listen carefully. This comes in Upanishad. Some part of it becomes bones, muscles, blood. But the third part of the food, many people do not know, which is given in one Upanishad, that it becomes our thoughts. No, no, I don't believe in this. Okay, if you don't believe in this, just do one thing today. Just stop eating food for 8 days and see what happens. Only water you drink, because no, no, no. I will. One doctor, one person recently went to doctor who was known to me. He told, you have to reduce weight and reduce food. You don't know, but what will happen? Well, I have never come across in last 40 years a person has died because of eating less. Actually, people die because of eating more. Rajasic food, katu, amla, tikshna, ruksha, means excessive in all. They will put some salt later on. They will like excess tikha, excess sour, excess everything, excess sweet, excess acidic, excessively hot. Sometimes people will eat, hot, hot they want. It's good, burning, and then once it goes inside, I do not know, but I will not be able to concentrate. I will not be able to meditate. So that is very important. No, no, but some Vivekananda used to eat fish, but that is, he was different person. He came from Rushi Lok. Other things you follow. No, no, Shivji was having hookah. He was tamasic. No, no, he did lot of other things what we can copy. What it is means, it is so important that if you want to meditate for even 15 minutes without moving our body, food is the very important aspect. Result what? Sorrow while eating, regret, discomfort after eating, jalan, and then take some medicine, then next day problem. One person recently told me this story that one foreigner had come and he was in Andhra Pradesh, and that person told that I want to eat outside. That foreigner. He told, we'll go out. No, no, I am very easily, I can digest spicy food of India. But he told, India it's okay, but in Andhra Pradesh there is a world's hottest chili comes, which is a very small one. He told, no, no, I am okay. Don't try to, create fear in me. You just order chicken and all. He ordered 8, and that was, with made up of those small hottest chilies in the world. It is Andhra Pradesh. And that there is a place in that where it is, it grows. And he ate that and he liked it. He said, I liked it. And next day when he met, he told, now I understand why Indians use more water and not tissue paper in the toilet. Because so much of heat, tamasic food, very important. Stale, essence less, foul smelling, rotten refuse. Nowadays we have fridge, morning food, in the evening food, next day food in the next. There are some people in USA, they will make rotis, and for 1 month, what to do? But in our case here in Shastra, they say from the plate, it should come to hot plate, it should come to our plate. Not too much. We should not waste. But now the tendency of Cold storage has become next level. Everything is cold storage food in the airline. So this, Bhagavan says, it is tamasic food. It is good. If we don't want to have spiritual knowledge, do not want to make our buddhi subtle and sharp and ready for meditation and contemplation, this food is good. Goal is very important. What is the result? Creates impurity, dullness, inertia. No, I cannot get up. After eating food, I feel sleepy. I don't feel like getting up early in the morning. And then they say that when we get up in the morning, in 30 seconds, we must come out of the toilet. That is a right kind of food. If I have to sit for half an hour in the toilet, then meditation will not happen. Now, next, SRT of action, Sattva Rajas Tamas of action. This way, Bhagavan is revising Karma Yoga. Afala Kangshi, now we know by heart that action where cause is more important than me. I must have an action dedicated for a higher noble cause, either country or God or some noble cause that I will generate. And it should be greater than me because Gurudev says that keep the goal high which you are not able to achieve because striving for the goal, I grow. No, but I don't want to become successful. No, becoming successful is one thing, but who I become as a person, as a sadhak, that is more important. Action without insistence, resistance, anxiety for the result of action. All the challenges, dukkha comes when we have insistence and resistance. Sometimes we miss that. But anytime we are frustrated, irritated, upset, we must say there is some insistence happening on some result. Action in accordance with scriptures. Action itself is joyous, then the result is not important. So why? Because action, that which is liberating us, we must select. So I must ask, this action, will it liberate me? How do I know whether it will liberate me? It will create peace of mind. It will create more spiritual desire, mumukshatvam. It will create that kind of alertness, sharpness, subtleness of the mind. That action is very important. Rajasic action. Action done for selfishness, gain with arrogance. Action is a big effort. These people get tired very easily because they think action I am doing, everything I am only doing, I am only running the show, I am running family, I am running body, I am running this world. Because action becomes a big effort for achievement. Tamasic action, action not in accordance with scriptures, law of the land, without faith. SRT of tapas. Now, tapas here very interesting. There are 3 pointers given. What is tapa? To burn. Bhagavan says at least some tapas you must do. Suppose I am going for Tirtha Yatra, one tapas I must take that I will not complain about anything. Food, dirty road, people, the pandas, the bhajis, and the temple, and there was so much of queue, and other people were behaving. That is a tapas. Somewhere I must burn some negativity in me. Some tapas I must take. That is called as austerity. If I don't take it, then opposite of that happens. That is tapa, opposite word if you change, that is pata, patan. Patan means I go down. 3 levels are given here: body, speech, mind. First is body. Deva, Dvija, Guru, Pratnya, Pujanam, Shaucham, Arjavam, Brahmacharya, Ahimsa, Cha Shariram Tapa Uchyate. So, what are the pointers given for body? That is a tapa. It is not some kind of luxury. It is a practice. What is a practice Bhagavan has given at the body level? Number 1, not self-denial and torturing the body. We must have healthy habits. What are that? 5 aspects given. Pujanam, body must be used for seva of others. That is the reason I must keep my body fit. No, I am not the body, I am not the mind. No, Guruji says that body needs to be fit. I must eat right kind of food, right kind of exercise, right kind of sunlight, right kind of sleep. Then I will be able to serve better. Then body must be used in worship of 5. What are those? Worship of God, worship of teachers, worship of realize, worship of knowledge keepers. Why? Because if we do not use this, I will become arrogant. So this way, when we worship Pujanam, humbleness is created. So that humbleness is very important. Wherever spiritual knowledge enhances, humbleness goes along with it. Wherever there is short-temperedness, arrogance, criticism, complaint, just come like that. That means knowledge is still not maturing. Second one, body level, Shaucham. We have discussed 4 aspects in Shaucham. Shuddhata, Pavitrata, what do you call? Swachhata. Physical level, outside both, surrounding, clothes, nails, hair, proper clothes, at least clean and neat. Cultivates purity. Like we should think that this world itself is God. Otherwise, some people will take bath, use those nice clothes, perfume, agarbatti, and then we are going to temple only. Where they feel, but this world is a temple. Jagata Ishadi, Ramana Maharshi says. Every interaction must be pure and worshipful. Arjavam, straightforwardness. We have seen Guruji, Gurudev so many times. Not even once I have seen his nails grown, unclean clothes, unkept hair, smelling pure, beautiful. Straightforwardness. All body actions are aligned with the scriptures. No show off. Simplicity and grace. Grace goes with simplicity. There are some people who are graceful, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they sit, they will interact. There is grace in it. And that comes when we have this kind of attitude that this is a tapas I am going to take. Otherwise, anyhow I am talking, anyhow I am sleeping, anyhow I am doing anything. And they say, no, I know I am not the body, God will take care. Brahmacharya, self-control, moderation in exercise, food, sleep, and that creates the energy for me for that pole vault, because that final leap requires energy to meditate, energy to do japa, energy for sitting for long time. Otherwise, energy gets dissipated if I don't do tapa. So those who are sadhak, they will save their energy for contemplation, for reading, because before we listen to Bhagavad Gita, I must save now because my energy must be focused here. Then I am doing japa, my energy must be there for japa. When I am seeing contemplation, meditation, my energy must be focused. If the energy gets dissipated, then when I am doing all these things, it will not give its result. Ahimsa, non-injury, cultivates alertness. So, creating humbleness, purity, simplicity, and vitality and inner peace. Because at the thought, word, deed level, no injury. This is one of my favorite because this is my profession also. Talking. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. So we saw body level, now it is speech level. This is very, very, very important because one sentence, one word you do here and there, people will not talk to you for lifetime. We must be careful what are we causing in other person's mind. That is what has been given here. So from today, we will practice this speech level, body level, speech level, and then mind level will come. Speech, second door of energy of waste after eyes. Eyes and ears, suppose eyes we close and then mouth we keep shut. Lot of energy is saved. How to speak? 4 qualities given. Anudvega karam vakyam. Speak in the way that causes no agitation, irritation in other person's mind and my own mind. Very, 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 very important. No, I don't care. And some people, they tell you the truth, but the tone is so hurting, so negative. It is truth. So immediately Bhagavan says, you speak the truth, but it must be priyam. And what is the truth? Truth can only be something which cannot be falsified, what is not changing. And that only comes as one, that is Atma or Brahman. The definition of truth is what? That doesn't change in the period of time. Whatever we speak and think that it is truth, it is untruth because it is changing with time, changing with space, changing with objects. So only when we talk about Atma, Brahman, which is changeless, that is the truth we must talk. And how lovingly, pleasantly, in transactional level, only one objective we must have. Life is very simple. Some people have no friends, only one or two friends, they keep talking, they are also bored because I do not know how to connect with people. One simple sankalpa I must take, that whoever I come across, I will create pleasantness in their mind. Priyam and Hitam, speak that is beneficial to others. Otherwise, my story, I went to Taj Mahal, 40 years back, I got married, and my story. It is not beneficial to me. Actually, it is very boring. So, Satyam, Priyam, Hitam, and Guruji has added Mitam. Those who are spiritual sadhaks, be brief. Otherwise, some people speak for 10 minutes and they say, what is the point you're talking? What exactly you want to say? Swadhyaya Vyasanam Chaiva, speech born out of regular study and contemplation. So suppose I just WhatsApp University, Google University, something what I read, just heard, one and then I want to share with other person, but there is no abhyasa. No, no, no. Why Sri Ramji sent Sita ji when she was pregnant, my favorite example. But I have not read Valmiki Ramayana completely. I have not read Tulsi Ramayana. My information is based on some kind of serial. Somebody. So Swadhyaya Vyasanam Chaiva, speak where I have done some homework. Arjun's questions were out of homework. SRT at mind level. Whether my mind has become a factory of producing sorrow or joy. Because I only create my own sorrow, I only create my own joy. I only experience within. Mind science for spiritual growth. Very, very powerful. Mana prasada, purity, peacefulness, cheerfulness. When you ask people, are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy. And next moment, the whole story, criticism, complaining, this problem, that problem, body is not functioning, this problem, this doctor, that medicine. Who is interested? That only you discuss with your doctor or somebody who is close to you. Why world? Purity, peaceful, cheerful. And Satyam means talk about God, Brahman. Saumyatvam, good-heartedness, kindness, warmth, affection. So in my mind, there must be pleasant thoughts about others. How can I help others? How can I make other person feel good? How can I make other person laugh? Otherwise, I keep saying sad. So you know what happened? That happened. How this person, I don't know what is happening in Kali Yuga. This person died. That person died of cancer. That person had diabetes. I don't know what. And this. What am I? This is not saumyatvam because I am not creating any kindness, warmness, affection. I cannot do anything in that situation. Maunam, silence. Actually, very interestingly, Maunam, when I went first through this, I was going through, I thought Maunam will be one of the sadhana of speech. But Bhagavan has given, no, Maunam means inner silence. So one person asks, what is spirituality? Spirituality means when I open my eyes, there is seva. How can I serve this world? And when I close my eyes, there is peace, rock-like peace, unshakable peace, undisturbed peace, uncaused happiness, unconditional love. That is the highest state. Noiseless inner calm. Otherwise, when I close my eyes, I become fearful. Suddenly, I want to open my eyes and look into WhatsApp. Nobody is messaging me. Still, I want to see what is happening. Inner calm for 15, 20 minutes, half an hour, no activity. At the mind level, important, silence of speech must arise from silence of the mind. And if there's silence of speech we are doing as a tapas, but inside there is lot many thoughts, 80,000 thoughts pass through our mind, then it is called as suppression. We basically shuffle between suppression and expression. There must be balance, there must be calmness, because between two thoughts there is silence. Atma Vinigra, mind management. Mind must listen to me. My body must listen to me. My mind must listen to me. Not that I listen to my mind. These people are very impulsive, very reactive. Suddenly they will get upset. Suddenly they will change their mood. Suddenly this. So, impulsive, reactive nature of the mind. So, Atma Vinigra, I must practice mind management. Bhava samshuddhi, nobility, purity of motive is very, very important. That what is my intention, what is my motive of doing this? That is where the mind creates sorrow or joy. Tapas, opposite is tapan, we saw. Patan, three types of tapas: selfless, self centric, meaningless, foolish. Sattvic, action done with supreme self, conviction, focused attention without anxiety. That is selfless. That is tapas, sattvic tapas. Rajasic, action done with selfishness, show off, gaining only fame, power, something. See, I am little different than others. That is Rajasic. Restlessness, shaky uncertainty. Always there will be anxiety in this person's mind. What will people think about me? My action must be for God. There are three levels of impression. First, I impress others, then I impress myself, then I impress God or Guru. What is tamasic tapas? Action with foolishness. What you are doing, I don't know. Why I got married, I do not know. Why I am taking this job, I do not know. Why I am living, I do not know. Meaningless action going on. There is no purpose, there is no meaning. And there is delusion. Who am I? What is this world? What is God? So this kind of attitude is tamasic tapas. And then I take something without any clarity. Then the next one is SRT of Dhanam. How do I give? We saw there are different kinds of giving. First, what I do not know, I keep it aside, old clothes and then old vessels and whatever I will. That is also Dhanam. That is level 1 Dhanam. What is SRT? So what is Sattvic Dhanam? Give as per Desha Kala Patra. Give with love and cheer. Give with understanding. When we are giving food, give it to anyone. Please listen carefully because this doubt is many people have asked. If I want to give food, clothing, give it to anyone. No problem. If I want to give money, then Desha Kala Patra we must say. Don't give money to anybody and they say, no, I give money to the beggar, but he is using in drugs or anything. Don't give it to Chinmaya Mission, give it to another organization because it is going to go for special purpose. So I must be having that intelligence and vivek in dana also. And how I must give not out of regret. I know I shouldn't have given. Some people give to beggar and then regret. Before giving, they are not so happy giving this donation, no, so much donation. So that love, cheer, one person went to Gurudev and said, I'm going to give you this much money for this school. But my name will be there. Gurudev is not, no. Your name will not be there for those. If you want to give money, give and forget. Because when we give to a sannyasi, it reaches the world because sannyasi is identified with the world. So giving dana to sannyasi is the highest. Main principle, real giver is God alone. Everything belongs to God. And the story, I love this story that, father brought a big box of chocolates. The child loved it. 2-year-old, 3-year-old. He gave the entire box to the child. Child took that box and went into bedroom. Ate one and then he remembered mother, father. He got one, ate some and half he gave to mother, father and he was so happy that he is giving. The chocolate father only had given him. So Sattvic Dana is something what I remember at a deeper level that real giver is God only. I am just Nimitta Matra. Rajasic Dana given with some expectation, something in return, gives reluctantly, gives for future investment कि मेरा कुछ अच्छा हो जाएगा. And as Gurudev says, giving a check but then attention is on the photo. Giving without proper Desha Kala Patra. Giving with disrespect. Giving that they are lower and they need me. So many people are like that. Final nirdesh, final conclusion of Bhagwan. What is the final conclusion of Bhagwan? Om Tat Saditi, Nirdesho. What is the final one? Bhagavan says that remember Om Tat Sat, God, your real nature, and then do Dana, Yajna, Tapa. Every moment I must remember God. My real nature is unmanifest, Satchidananda. This is only some time I have come here into body, mind, having this beautiful resort of God. I am a guest here. In that you operate. Whatever actions I do, whatever I eat, whatever I give, Yajna Dana Tapa, with that knowledge. So now we have to be very attentive to what Lord is saying, because Bhagavan says you must have this knowledge, Shastra knowledge. If I do not have this Shastra knowledge, then everything belongs to God. God has two natures, unmanifest and manifest, and Jagan Mithya Brahma Satya. And then I'm do good, be good philosophy will not work. It will give some punya. I will go to next sloka, but Jivan Mukti, total fulfillment will not happen. Suppose I chant Om Tat Sat without faith, Arjun is asking. Om Tat Sat means, okay, I will chant Om Tat Sat, but I must know the meaning. Now here, because it is summary, we are not taking Om means the unmanifest. Om Tat Sat. Sat means existence. I am pure existence, consciousness, infinite bliss. Lord says, Arjun, what is your question? First question, that those people who have no Shastra knowledge but have faith. But now you are asking that no Shastra knowledge and no faith also. Then what will be the gati of this person? Ashraddhaya hutam dattam. So, without faith, whatever you do is meaningless and worthless. So, knowledge also I must have and faith also I must have. Why? Because it will not give much result here and hereafter. Pretya. So, what is the conclusion of this chapter? Faith is unavoidable. And that faith must come out of knowledge, conviction, thinking, manan, clarity, discussion, again and again, and the faith enhances, without which no progress. And at the same time, what is the ideal condition? Shastra knowledge. And then faith, and then you do action, and that action will create power outside and peace inside. Very important, two peace. That is what he says, Arjun, that fight without anger and hatred, which is very difficult. While fighting and killing, I must enhance in peace. So, what is the summary of this chapter? Overview. Arjun's two questions. He faith and knowledge, and give me sattva rajas tamas of both. So that category falls in what? So Bhagavan gave four types and said that this is the category, and then you find out in which category you fall. I am going to give you some dials. Why it is important? Because Swabhava drives my Shraddha, Shraddha drives my character, character drives my action, action drives my destiny. Five indicators are given to determine my faith. So I must check today. And these are my day to day. What kind of food I eat, what kind of actions I am doing, whom I am worshipping at my deeper level. Yajante, whom, what do we worship? Ahara, what kind of food we eat, what is the purpose, what is the eating timing. Yajna, what is the attitude in action, act of worship. Tapas, body, speech, mind level. Five tips are given on each. Dana, how and what I give to others, what is my attitude and what I give. And finally, Nirdesh, secret of perfecting actions with faith. What is that secret? Remember God and do all actions. Remember God means what? Om Tat Sat. Om Tat Sat means we must know God's both nature, unmanifest, manifest. And then when we do any action, this action will not touch us. That is the highest level of sannyasa, highest level of karma yoga. So I hope all of you who are listening today have registered for 1st February Hanuman Havan. If not, please do it ASAP this week. It's a big event, spiritual experience happening, and whatever, in whichever way you can serve, Think about it, because this opportunity I will not get. Hanumanji served Sugriva, Sri Ram, Sita ji, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna. Now this is an opportunity for us to serve Hanumanji's very big event coming on 1st February next year, 75th year celebration. Please read carefully what are the ways, what to do, how, in what all categories are there. If you have any questions, because so many people, once they actually start reading, they have a lot of questions. You can check, and then we can help you out in the filling up the forms. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.